The events around the raid at the Marion County Record and 2 homes could involve an out-of-state agency. We're learning today agents with the Colorado Bureau of Investigation were in Marion this week.
12 News reporter Sean Logging joins us with the latest on what we're seeing in the case, as it's been nearly 4 months.
Jacob Haley, the CBI, not commenting on any involvement when I reached out today, referring me instead to the KBI, which I've reached out to, but tell me they cannot comment at this time on an ongoing investigation. But speaking today with Ryan Newell, the estranged husband of Carrie Newell, he confirmed to me that agents with the Colorado Bureau of Investigation reached out to him on Tuesday. The Marion County Record reports 2 other people, including a former reporter at the paper, were also contacted by CBI agents. It's been nearly 4 months.
It just doesn't end. It just doesn't end. And I think that's the goal. I mean, the part of the goal is just they can drag this out as long as they want to and never tell us.
Marion County Record owner Eric Meyer says now with the presence of the Colorado Bureau of Investigation agents, it brings more questions.
We now know that they've talked to 2 people in Marion and one of our former reporters. They haven't talked to me. I've never been talked to by any law enforcement officer ever, which is kind of bizarre.
This week, 12 News also obtained the dismissal letter sent to a Topeka woman who filed a complaint against Magistrate Judge Laura Villar. Magistrate Judge Villar signed the search warrants in August. The Kansas Commission on Judicial Conduct reviewed the complaint in a closed-door meeting in November. The letter dated Wednesday reads, the commission decided the complaint doesn't contain facts establishing reasonable cause to support a violation of the judicial code.
This letter from the Commission on Judicial Conduct is wrong. Now, what's it going to do for me to say that? Probably nothing, but at least I've said it.
The letter goes on to read, this is not to say that the commission agrees that the issuance of the search warrant in this instance was reasonable or legally appropriate. The commission also issued informal advice, Judge Villar, to take sufficient time to review all documents and research appropriate federal and state laws before issuing a search warrant.
That's like saying to a cook, be sure you cook the food before you deliver it to the table. I mean, that's basic. And if she's not doing basic things like that, what else are they doing?
So far, 1 lawsuit has been filed by former Record reporter Deb Groover. More are expected once the KBI's investigation concludes.
John, thanks.